Hey guys, Underdog457 here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build a pretty cool looking starter house that you can build on your first few days in your new survival world. But before we get into the tutorial, there are a few things that I want to talk about. So I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a video, but I've been trying out some different recording techniques to try and make the recording process easier. Um, I'm back here at my apartment for the next couple weeks, so I should be able to um, hopefully crank out some videos. Um, the other thing that I wanted to talk about is the state of my channel. I'm constantly trying to make improvements to my content for all you guys. Um, at this point, I think the best way to do that is to stick with making some tutorials. Um, Show you guys kind of how I like to build, and they're easy for me to make, so I can make quite a few of them. So you guys will get quite a bit of content. Um, and then the one last thing is um, I know that my last video was very long, so I'm going to try and keep my videos kind of short and to the point. Um, I know that one was too long, and most people probably won't watch it all the way through. Um, it needed to be shorter. But now that I've got those things out of the way, let's go ahead and get into today's build. Alrighty, well here's the house we'll be building today. I'll go ahead and fly around the outside so you guys can get a proper look at the place. Um, but I just wanted to use basic materials, cobblestone, wood logs, and wood planks. Just so that way you guys had easy building materials that you guys could build this house on your first couple days in survival. We'll go ahead and take a look at the inside if I can get in here. Um, and I guess the inside in here, now it's not like a BMW or a Mercedes. It's not got all the bells and whistles, but it's more like your Honda Accord. It's got everything you need to get the job done, and it's nice and reliable. So down here we've got chests, a grindstone, stone cutter, furnaces, crafting table, and then you've got your bed over here with a little bit of decoration and your nice window. And all of this, all of the interior here is just how I've set it up. I put a lantern right there in the middle just to make it look nice. Um, but you can change this. I mean, you can put this window like right here if you wanted to, or I mean, it's kind of modular, so you guys can change it if you want. But then up here, I used cobblestone walls, and I added an extra chest so you guys could put uh, like arrows and bows and stuff, and you guys could stand up here and shoot mobs from the top of your house. So, yep, that's the house. Um, I'll come back with some materials. I'll show you guys. Actually, I've already got them here. Um, so what you're gonna need to build this house, you're gonna need uh, oak logs, obviously. Not necessarily oak, but you're gonna need logs. You can swap these out with whichever materials you want. But logs and planks, cobblestone or stone brick, something similar to that, with some stairs to go along with that. I use 9 glass planes. You could use more, you could use not any. I use an acacia door just because I like the way it looks, but you guys can use a normal one if you need to. Some ladders, cobblestone walls, and slabs. And that should be everything that you need to take care of the outside of the build. Um, and you guys already saw the interior, so it's pretty simple. But um, yeah, I'll go ahead and cut the camera and come back once we got our tutorial started. So here we are. I've got the floor already put in, and then the supports and columns put in. So to do this, these columns are all 5 blocks high, and there's 3 blocks in between each one, so it kind of makes a 3 by 3 pattern. There's 9 blocks of cobblestone. Um, it's pretty simple. So just the floor, kind of make a cross pattern, and then do the same thing up here, and then leave 3 blocks, and then put your put your cross members in. So you should end up having one block on top, and that's going to be um, kind of your corner posts for your roof. So then you're just going to take here on all the sides and just fill all of the bottom layer in with cobblestone and the top layer in with birch. And then you're also going to do the same thing up here with this floor. And I'll come back once I have the rest of the house filled out like that. Okay, so I filled in the whole house looking like this. It's just kind of a plain looking box right now. So your next step is to determine which side your entrance is going to be on. And you could do that beforehand, just to make things easier before you put your walls in. But we're just going to make our entrance right here. So that's where our entrance is going to be. The next step for the exterior is we're just going to take our cobblestone bricks and we're just going to go around the base of this foundation where our supports are at, and just kind of makes it look like everything's a little bit more sturdy and kind of gives it a little bit more detail, so your house doesn't look quite as boring on the outside. Alright, so we'll go ahead and put our door in. And I know it's kind of dark in here. I'll come back with some torches in my hot bar here in a minute and fix that, but we'll just throw our door down right there for now. And since I'm going to put my window on the front side of the house, I'm just going to go ahead and block that out and put this window in now. But you don't necessarily have to put that window in right away, or if you just wanted to make it like a one spot, if you just wanted to put this spot with a pane or a window block in it, you could, and just have a tiny window. But I kind of like having this whole section. It makes things look I don't know, it just makes things look nice and neat with a nice wooden frame around it. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much most of the exterior. The only a few things left. We've got our cobblestone walls here, just around the perimeter, and then we'll just go ahead and put our ladder down and our slabs. So for our ladder, we're gonna come inside and just go right up this back wall of this support beam, break that one, and there you go. And we'll find my slabs, and then slab there, slab there, slab there, and there. And that's pretty much the exterior of your house. I put a couple flowers right here just in the window, so that way it just made it look nice and pretty. I'll get to that when I do the interior stuff and just kind of wrap up the end of the build, which is coming up pretty fast. So yeah, I'll go ahead and change the tools in my hotbar and come back and we'll knock out the interior. Okay, I'm back with a few different materials. I've got some chests, a crafting table, furnaces, a bed, stone cutter, grind wheel, a lantern to put in that middle section, and then some torches. And we're just going to start out, we're going to go ahead and do the torches first. For this build, I figure it's easiest just to put them on the corners here. It gives you something that's easy to see from far away. And then up on the top to light it up, we're just going to put one on each post. That'll kind of give you some light in between these. So there's that, and then on the inside we'll throw our lantern down right here, and then we'll do this side first. So chest here and here, and there. So that way it kind of breaks up our room a little bit, and then we'll put our stone cutter and hang our grindstone on the wall. I think that's a really cool thing that they let you hang it on the wall. But then we're going to set our crafting table here. And the reason I set it here was that way it was right inside the door, so I mean, the crafting table is something that everybody uses all the time in Minecraft, so it's kind of important to have it in an easily accessible place. So we'll go ahead and put our furnaces there. We'll put our bed here. find my bookcases. This must be in this blocks. Yep. Bookshelves go here and here, and we'll go ahead and throw our torch there, there. And then in the last build, I took some upside down stairs and set them right here with a pot and a cactus in it. And I don't know why, for some reason I think the cactus is the best looking plant to put in a pot. I don't know, it's kind of goofy. It's not something you'd expect to put in a pot, but I think it looks really good like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it, and then we'll go ahead and put our 2 chests up here like we talked about in the beginning of the video for your bow and arrow. And then what's going on with this ladder? So yeah, and then we'll add a painting in right here. And it was acting goofy when I tried to add the painting in. When I was originally making the build, it would just keep making this poster. So I ended up having to break, I think, these 2 blocks. Yeah, it was doing some goofy stuff when I tried to make the painting originally. But I got the painting that I wanted on the first try, so you guys don't have to watch me do that. So yeah, we'll throw one more torch down right here on the front next to your window. And there you go. That's build complete. I'll go ahead and grab some bone meal if I can find it, and kind of spruce up the area a little bit. I'm not gonna take the time to add in the trees like I did on the other build, but yeah, there you go. And then just make a little path to it. Take out all the tall grass so you can see it out fairly well. We'll put these back in. And then I took a shovel. We'll use a golden shovel because nobody ever uses a golden shovel. And then we're just gonna kind of, oh, wrong button. We're just gonna kind of create kind of a distraught path out here, just kind of to get from. There you go. Nothing too fancy. Just kind of look like you've been to your house before. So, and then I guess I see one other thing that we can fix real fast. You're gonna want to take your birch stairs and break this block and set it right there. And then you can right here break it and set another one right there. You don't have to. It's just kind of a personal preference. It makes it look a little goofy from the top. And you know what, actually, since that's broken, I'm just gonna do this and make it nice and even on this side. But if you don't want to have that stair there, that's alright, but it just adds a little more clearance for you to get up and down the ladder. So yeah, that's today's build. Hopefully I'll have another one up for you guys within the week, and you guys will get to see something else. So I'm gonna wrap it up here and get to some editing stuff. Okay guys, so I'm back one more time. I'm going to do a little bit of decorating out here just to kind of make the place look a little bit prettier while I talk about a few things. I just finished the editing for this video, so I'm going to go ahead and start on the next video, I think today, so that one should be coming out before too long. And then I just wanted to let you guys, or I guess say one more time, if you guys have any sort of feedback or anything that you guys would like to see or want me to do, go ahead and leave that in a comment down at the bottom. That really helps me out, just because I've got a new channel and I'm not sure what direction to head with it. Um, so that really helps me out. And if you um, liked my tutorial here today, and hopefully what's going to be coming up here in a few days, go ahead and like my video, or leave a comment, give me some feedback or something, or go ahead and subscribe to the channel, so that way you can see some of my other content might pop up, so you can see some of my other stuff. But there we go. It looks a little more homey now with some trees in here. We'll go ahead and put some grass on around the outsides of the trees. Um, so yeah, we'll call that good for this video. We'll see you in the next one.